This is the age of AI, and everybody's using AI for everything, including talking about their breakups. Now, I'm a breakup coach, and I deal with a lot of people, celebrities, everybody, right? And I hear their stories, and I know that they're talking to ChatGPT about their breakups. And there's a lot of problems with this, okay? Number one, ChatGPT or any AI is going to answer you from your own paradigm about the world. It doesn't access the broader truth, what's the most objective truth. No, it tries to figure out the way that you believe about the world, and it's going to answer you from wherever you're at in this level of consciousness. Now, that's a problem. And I know this for a fact because I've seen other people use AI and ask it like fantastic, like sort of religious type questions and about, you know, the nature of the universe and aliens on the stuff. And then when I ask, it's like, we don't know any of that. Like, why are you asking these kind of questions? So it's gonna cater to you, number one. Now, another thing is it doesn't answer consistently. ChatGPT or any AI is going to give you varying answers when you ask it questions. There's not necessarily a continuity of, there's not a consistency with information. Now, when you think about what it's doing, and again, I'm not an AI expert, right? So if you're an AI expert, like, feel free to chime in the comments, right? But it's scouring the internet for information. Well, how does it figure out who's the authority? Are the authorities actually the most knowledgeable? I'm the authority when it comes to getting your exes back, but I don't have the most followers in the space by any means. Why am I the authority? Because not a single person has more recorded success stories on the internet than I do about getting your ex back. And I'm somebody that has my footing in the pickup artistry world as opposed to just clinical sort of knowledge about relationships. So when you ask ChatGPT a question or any AI, it's going to scour the internet and try to give you answers, okay? These answers are not necessarily true to the experience of reality. For example, I've seen ChatGPT give sort of misdiagnosis on attachment style when I hear people's stories and the things that they're asking AI. And also, if you have a limited consciousness and you're putting in limited information into the AI, you can't necessarily trust that you're giving it all the pieces that it needs to figure out the problem all the way too. And you can't trust it to know your knowledge gaps and sort of like troubleshoot with you and figure it out all the way. Now, where you really get into trouble is asking AI like what to say next to your ex. Like, you screenshot your text bubbles and you have them sort of analyze what's going on, and then you get all logical about what's being said. You're like, oh yes, the next logical thing to say is X, Y, and Z. And when you're interacting with your ex, it's a feeling process. That's why this is an art and not a science. You're going to ask a computer, be like, hey, like, give me art. And like, yes, AI can generate art, but it doesn't have that same spiritual connection as what we do out here in reality. So it's kind of dumb to ask AI like, hey, perform art for me. So you really got to be careful about asking AI like what to do next. Now, I say all that to say the next thing, which is that I've come up with my own AI because everybody's using it, right? We can't get away from AI. It's going to be here to stay. This is going to be a fixture of reality for the next foreseeable, rest of existence. But if people are going to be using AI, they need to use it trained up in the relevant source of information. AI is going to branch off into these different specialties, right? There's going to be an engineering AI, and there's going to be an AI that's trained up on relationships. And mine is the one that has the footing in pickup artistry and attraction and real world experience about how to do what. So if you want an AI that holds all the videos that I have as the fundamental source of authority in terms of getting your ex back, you want something that's trained up on that, click into my profile, click this link right here, and there's I think it's the third button down. It says Get Benny AI. You can subscribe to it monthly, or you can use it on a pay per message basis, where you can just use it for a little bit if you just have a few questions. And if something is unclear with the process, obviously you can click into my process, my link right here, set up a call with me, and show me the screenshots of your AI conversation, and we can troubleshoot those out in person as well.